Hi, my name is Simone Langenkamp. I'm here with Coach Tate of the Cincinnati Warriors. We just completed our preseason opening game against the Kokomo Bobcats. How are you feeling about the game, Tate?
I actually feel pretty good about it. I wasn't pleased with the loss, never pleased with a loss, but I thought we played really well. I thought toward the end, the tiredness got us, conditioning got us, and that's how they kind of came back, sent it to overtime, and ended up winning in overtime. But I feel pretty good about it.
Okay, so how do you think we can clean things up and capitalize on an early lead for the rest of the season?
Number one thing is getting in better shape, and that's the thing we talked about after the game is, our conditioning. We were good for the first 42 minutes. Third quarter, we did really well in the third quarter, going into the fourth, and then I guess in about the 10 minute mark in the fourth quarter, that's when they started making their run and they really knocked down a 15-point lead and got back into the game. But conditioning, that's the thing that we harping on is conditioning. We got to get in better shape. I think it would have been a better outcome if we got in shape.
So besides conditioning, what would you like to see moving forward from the guys?
We're actually missing 19 free throws. We got to do a better job at the free throw line. We missed too many free throws. Turnovers was a problem. And then we missed too many bunnies around the basket, easy layups around the basket. We got to complete those.
So what was your impression of our new guys, this being their first game with the Cincinnati Warriors?
Man, I came at the end of last year, the last 6 games, I believe, last year. But going into this year, the new guys that we got this year, I'm very pleased with them. I like the Pat White. I thought Fred gave us some great minutes today. Caleb played pretty good today. But I think that's going to be our strength is our bench. I think we got a good group of guys coming off the bench to help us win games.
We really do. I want to talk about one of our veterans, though, because personally I think this was the best game that I've seen Corey play. Okay. And I really want to see what you have to think about what's changed with Corey between last season and this season.
Well, the thing I talked to Corey about before the season even started was being aggressive. And I told him that, we're going to base some of our offense around him, especially at the beginning of the game and end of the game. We got to be able to throw him the ball in the paint and get points from him in the paint. But I'm real pleased with Corey. Corey ran the floor like I wanted him to. Conditioning, he's got to get a little better. But I thought he did a wonderful job. And he had a double-double today. He had a double-double. He owned the paint. He missed a couple free throws down the stretch. But I was very, very pleased with Corey. And the things that we talked about coming into the season, I think he's doing it.
I agree. Thank you, Coach, for your time. Our next game will be this Friday.
Yes.
This Friday the 2nd against the Griffins.
Yes.
One of our biggest rivals. How are you feeling about going up against Nate?
Looking forward to it because I know they was the team that represented us in the championship game last season. So really looking forward to them coming here and getting our first win.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
This is Simone Langenkamp. Thank you guys for watching the Cincinnati Warriors Off the Dribble podcast. Warriors out.
Like and subscribe to the Off the Dribble podcast, your source for Cincinnati Warriors TBL basketball news.